I just realized my mic has been muted this entire time, chat. I am very good at life. Okay, so what you've missed me saying is, oh my fucking god. I only noticed my mic was muted because I went to join a Discord call and it wasn't picking up. So what you missed me saying is I wasn't planning on doing Yu-Gi-Oh at first. This stream is just kind of ADHD vibes. Whatever the fuck my brain decides we're playing, we're playing. I was going to be live at 9 o'clock, and the reason we went live at 9:40 is the fact that I got very distracted by what's in front of you on these three tabs, and that is an alt format. If you type !formats in chat, you can get a link to a Discord where we have a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh alt formats. I'm also open to having alt formats of other games in the Discord. It's just that's not really currently the focus, and I don't really make alt formats the way that I do for Yu-Gi-Oh. There's a bunch of silly ones. There's one where it's only lore decks, one where it's only pro tag and rival decks. Lots of fun little stuff. Most formats, the legality is determined by a pool of archetypes where every other archetype is banned, non-archetypal cards are legal, and then we make a judgment call on whether we think that archetypal generics like Verte and Needle Fiber should, as a blanket whole, be allowed, and then we hit and unhit them at the beginning of the format based on that decision. Same thing goes for Electromite, though Electromite is actually legal already in this format by being part of Metal Foes. Basically, the idea of this format is, well, it's called Identity Crisis for a reason. This isn't the complete deck list. This is the everything that I could get off the top of my head and just by poking around a little bit. The gist of the format is that everything has, on this list, has a significant focus on more than one major mechanic, or had at some point more than one major mechanical focus. Out of all of the major summoning mechanics, including Gemini, Spirit, Flip, and Union, as well as also including really heavy spell or trap focus, which is how, for example, Trap Tricks gets on here, although they also have pretty heavy link focus, not necessarily in like spam, but their links are really powerful pieces that are pretty central to the strategy, as well as Xyz and their trap hole focus. Trickstar gets by on account of their burning potential. Tenyi gets away with stuff thanks to normal monsters. Tribute summoning is also counted. Tokens are also counted, which is why Mecha Phantom Beast is here, and unique summon mechanics are what qualify things such as Mech Knight and Chaos, as they centralize around a unique mechanic for summoning themselves, as well as another thing. It's also what qualifies Eldritch. He's got fusion. He's got pretty big trap monster focus. And then he's also got his own little unique thing where he wants to sack your back row. And I just think that's neat. You know what else should actually probably be on here? Probably Sacred Beasts, right? I feel like we put Sacred Beasts on here, right? I'll write it on here, then I'll go edit the Discord message back to back so that I don't forgore. My logic with Sacred Beast is that while Sacred Beast itself is all central around the Sacred Beasts themselves, they do have Armatile and that Armatile retrain that are meant to do some stuff. And then Uriah and Hamon both have spell and trap stuff that they want you to be doing. So I think they qualify, even if barely. But yeah, so there's lots of stuff. There's lots of stuff. So yeah. Basically what I'm trying to do and what I've been doing is I went and I refined this list, poked through a few things, been adding some things, setting it up in the Discord. The category and channels for this format are currently set to private. They will be made public as soon as I finish this ban list, at which point I am going to try to rope somebody in for building a deck. In fact, what I may do I am going to poke 3 different people to see if they would like to partake in the banning discussions. Well, it'll be banning discussions. It's not like they're just going to be able to come in here and be like, Actually, you know what? I will just make the category public. Fuck it. Because I have all the shit up, and I have a little thing that says ban list will be posted shortly. So yeah, you know what? No. We should absolutely have this. I need to make a role for this format as well. So I give all of the format names, I give all of my roles funny little names. My role's name is Format Brainer. The mod role is Strunk. The lore format is Based Lore Enjoyer. We have a battle phase oriented format called, which actually isn't really a card pool legality thing. It's actually literally just a vibes thing, where your deck has to be battle phase oriented. So battle phase oriented archetypes are obviously the only ones that are legal, but you also can't be playing like Apo, Turbo, Melodious, which you could theoretically do if you skip out on the Link, which is the only card in the entire deck that locks you. So it's like, okay, obviously you're not allowed to do shit like that. Tenpai can end on Steels going first, but like you're playing Tenpai, you know, we know what you're doing, right? Like Infernoble, yes, you're allowed to set up your negates if you go first, but your deck's game plan going second isn't to set up like 30 negates. It's Infernoble gets big punchy shit. I don't know. It's a vibes format, really, and it's definitely the most casual format here. And they all have fun little names like that. I don't know what I want to give to. I have one that's dividing by 0 as we speak. What's a good format name? Or what's a good role name for Identity Crisis? For a format about all the things they can't decide what they want to be. It's just going to be, what are you doing in all caps? What is a good color that we haven't used? Sure. We'll go with that. Okay, cool. There we go. I know it's late for people, but I figured I'd poke them all anyway. Okay, anyway, so yeah, we need to see what on this list. We need to go through this list and like, what do I think needs to be hit going into the format? Obviously, funny Twitter handle deck has its new OCG support coming out that will actually be legal in the format, but can't really do this on this list because this place only has TCG legal cards, and they ain't even out in the OCG yet. They still pre-release. So that's what we're working with on that front. So let's think here. I don't think they're going to need to be hit. I don't see a world where agents or the alpha bots need to be hit. I don't think anything in Archfiend is going to need to be hit. Archfiend's here as a tag-along to Summon Skull, but also carries the technical caveat of RDA. In fact, I'm actually going to add a clause of excluding Red Dragon Archfiend support, but not cards, meaning you can run any RDA card, and that means we want to ban... I see! Also, it depends... How soon for testing depends entirely... Oh god, that echo. How soon for testing depends entirely on when I finish the ban list. Yeah. No, I literally, like, I just started getting to banning new shit. Also, chat can't hear you yet. I haven't set that up, because I have to do it every fucking time. No, the ban list is not done now. Oh my god. Also, that echo is really bad. Holy shit.
If they can't hear me. It's even funnier if they can't hear me.
Well, now they can.
Oh.
And I can hear me. Life is pain.
Have you tried turning your ears on?
Yeah, that's why I can hear myself coming from your mic.
Oh.
So yeah, there's There's a new
Bell.
category which I know Discord doesn't add automatically, and it's really fucking stupid. But there's a new category for a new format, and I'm working on the ban list right now.
Suggested identity crises.
It's a good format name for the format. I promise. It makes sense.
Are they all trans?
No. I don't. Oh, it didn't actually backspace those. I love this. I love this website. All right, I actually think we're gonna leave Scythe hit. So, oh my god! What the frick? What the frick? Thank you for the raid.
Raiding.
Heck. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. We're just gonna leave this. We're just gonna leave this guy where he is. We're just gonna leave this guy where he. I don't know where he actually goes. There we go. I'm gonna move this back down here. Welcome, Raiders. I hope your stream went goodly. Hello, Raiders. I am Dumb Stupid Cat. I am making a ban list for a custom Yu-Gi-Oh format right now.
I'm here.
And then hopefully, if I have friends online by the time I finish this, we'll be testing. If not, I will go where the winds of ADHD take me in my game library. Frick. What if we unlimited terraform? It wouldn't be the worst idea. Probably go over smoother than the fucking Master Duel ban. Oh my god, have you seen the new Master Duel ban list, by the way, Oak? Have you seen the new Master Duel ban list? Because it's funny. It is the most do-nothing ban list I think that I've seen in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's the craziest shit. Because none of it fucking matters. It's literally just a bunch of old shit cards that are never gonna be like relevant. They didn't ban anything. They unlimited 6 cards, 5 of which were banned.
The fuck?
They unlimited the True Draco field spell, Dragonic Diagram. They unlimited Masterpiece. And everyone's freaking out about that. Masterpiece is a 2950, 2950, 2 tribute guy who is unaffected by the types of cards used to tribute summon him, and you can contribute, because he's a True Draco, you can tribute fucking continuous spells and continuous traps. So basically you just get 2 immunities and a once per turn pop. And everyone's like, oh my god, this card from 1983 is gonna run me over, or I'll never win. And it's literally just make access code, buddy. Just...
That's because they don't know how to actually stop anything. They're just like, I think this works.
And they're like, well, what it is, oh, this card was broken in 2017. So clearly, 7 years later...
Yeah, the only things that are, like, broken back then that still are broken today are shit like BLS and, like, somewhat on the dragons.
Some of the dragon shit that got banned from the Chaos Dragon deck can never come back. Like fucking Eclipse Wyvern. It's just like, never.
Like what is it? Block Dragon?
Block Dragon from fucking 2020. Yeah, I get why that's never coming back. It's like stuff like that makes sense. That shit.
Yeah, there's like maybe like a handful of cards.
Cards that got better with time to the point where they became meta relevant. Like, yes, okay, obviously those are probably not coming back for a very long time, if ever. I think exactly Broad Bull out of the Zodiac pool can potentially become problematic, but I think literally everything else in Zoo can get unhit, and it at worst becomes another engine, which there are so many of that each genuinely provide different things that I honestly think that having one that provides what Zoo provides wouldn't even be the most unhealthy thing. So, you know. Also, it would be really funny to just have another engine hell deck like the one that went by the name Based, because people refuse to call the adventure token by the TCG name. Um, and fucking like Based was conceptually a really cool deck. It was basically that there were 5 engines at the time that were small enough that you could and this was early 2022 to mid 2022. I think it also had late 21 presence as well. But basically, there were 5 engines that were collectively small enough that you could run all 5 of them together, have a competent game plan out of just the 5, and then on top of that, you would still be able to run all of the non-engine that you would have needed in that format. And so it led to the creation of Based, which is Adventure, which is the B because they were translated initially as Brave Token by fans. And then Artifact, because you were doing Scythe stuff. Some variants ran a couple of others at 1 as well, because you could do a couple of cool things with the artifacts. S was Souls, which was the Magician Souls package, which would just get you draw power, deck thinning, all that fun stuff. The E was... I don't remember what the E was. And then the D was for Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, where you would just run a Verte Anaconda package and Fusion Destiny.
God damn it, I couldn't get back into my phone in time to say it was for D's nuts.
True!
Damn it.
True!
I couldn't unlock it in time.
But yeah, it was a cool deck like that. So I think we should unhit Zoo other than maybe Broad Bull. And even that, I'm like, I can see this working. But yeah, okay. Okay, so let's see.
What is this concept?
What, this format?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is decks that have a significant focus on more than one major mechanic, which is anything from a summon mechanic to one of the like weird little stupid subtypes like Gemini, or decks that heavily focus on like being a spell deck or a trap deck like Striker and Paleo.
So
burn and unique like, summoning mechanics also qualify. So like Trickstar, because they're a link burn deck.
So something like Drytron.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. No, their Xyz. Well, okay, no. So no. So you're right that their Xyz is really important, but it's not about if they have one important card from that mechanic. The idea has to be that their design falls. Their design and like clear intent has to be that you do like. You do multiple things. So like Drytron isn't designed to Xyz spam. You could if you wanted to. But
what about First Arctics then? Because theirs require the fusion along with the synchros.
No, you don't play the fusion. What the fuck? No. Also, that still wouldn't count. Melodious runs the pens and the links, but it's still just a fusion deck. Ursarctic's actually an interesting one that I'm actually not sure on, because they do have a fairly unique summon condition, and then on top of that, their synchros are also dark synchros, but that's still synchros. Exactly. But I do think their summon conditions are good enough. I'll put them in.
Yeah, I like Ursarctics. I'm weird.
No, I love them as well. I have an emoji of them, of the bear.
Yeah. Polaris? No. Is it Polaris?
I think it's Polari.
Polari, yeah. I fucking love him.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just going through the list of archetypes alphabetically and just like, okay, what do I think we need to hit? And I've just gotten through the A's. B Trooper, we don't need to hit anything. BLS, we don't need to hit anything. Blue Eyes, we don't need to hit anything. Boral, we don't need to hit anything. BA, we might need to hit Beatrice, but I'm going to leave her for now. Buster Blader, we technically need to hit, but we'll get to that when we get to Destruction Sword. Chaos, I'm on the fence about unbanning Chaos Ruler, but we'll see how the format turns out, because if it's not centralizing here, then it's not going to be a massive problem, whereas everything that could synchro summon was running it when it got banned, and it got banned just to be like, hey, play other cards, you fucking morons. It wasn't even, hey, play newer cards. It was just stop playing the same singular card.
Yeah, I feel like Chaos Ruler probably wouldn't be an issue.
It depends. We definitely have some decks in the format that can utilize it. So we'll see.
Yeah, but I don't feel like something like this would be really spammy possible.
Dino Wrestler. Actually, I think we gotta hit. I think we have to hit Dino. I missed a letter. Dino Wrestler. Oh no, it wasn't Dino Wrestler. It was Din Wrestler. Of course. I think we have to hit Dino Wrestler King T Rexel. This card might actually just be too powerful for the format. It's a shitty ancient game. I love how they tried to do so much with this deck, and then they went nowhere because it has like 12 cards, was played in one anime duel, and none of the cards do anything. And worst of all is they got a level 8 synchro and a level 7 with a free summon condition. What level do you think the tuner is? That's right, it's a 2. Do you think they got legacy support to give them a level 1 tuner? No! Why, Konami?
Or BYOT.
I love the Dino Wrestlers. I'm not the biggest fan of their aesthetic. Their gameplay sucks balls, but there is just something charming about this deck, and it sucks ass if it's so bad. And then we're unhitting Pank because, like, duh. Draco Slayer, we're probably fine to leave everything on. Is Face Off still limited? Did I miss that? No, I didn't miss it. We're good. I already got it, or it's okay. No, it's just already unlimited. Good. Drytron, I think we're okay with. Has Drytron gotten their new cards in TCG yet? They have. Neat. Yeah, so the reason that Drytron gets in isn't actually their Xyz. It's they have their wonky summons that they do, where they have like their pseudo ritual summon, but that's not actually a ritual summon. Oh, that reminds me, Subterror should be legal for the same reason because they also have a pseudo ritual summon, and then they're a flip deck.
Do they?
Yes.
I don't know like anything about Subterrors.
So after Guru came out, the way you play the deck in practice pivoted to being more of a control deck, but their original guy, let me pull it up here. Their original guy that the deck centered around, here he is, has this pretty cool effect, actually, where he pseudo-ritual summons a Subterror from the deck, which is really fucking cool. And also terrible.
Yeah.
But he was supposed to be the backbone of the deck. In their first couple, I mean, because Guru was their OCG wave, so it was after like all of their like the archetype was complete with him as the backbone of the deck. So this obviously counts. They don't get by because of having a Link monster, though. That's not why they're in. That said, they're definitely, we don't need to hit them. Earthbound, I think we don't need to hit anything. Eldritch, I think we're fine. Entities,
I will be right back.
We'll probably have to hit Norden at some point, but I want to do funny shit. I want to see what people can come up with. Fire Fist and Fire Wall, both legal. Gold Pride, Harpy, Hyperion, Crawler, don't need to do anything with any of that. Magic-E, Magistus, Magispectre, Malefic, Math Mech, Mayakashi, Mecha Phantom Beast, Mech Knight, Metal Foes, probably all fine. Noble Knight's probably fine. Odd Eye's probably fine. Punk, probably fine, I would imagine. Penned Magicians, we'll see. They're pretty strong. You know. Perform Age, also getting some new stuff, so we'll have to see how that shakes out when they do. Perform a Pals, also probably don't need to be hit. Plunder Patrol. Prank Kids, I want this card banned, but I'm going to be nice and not do that. Oh, we definitely gotta hit Prediction Princess really hard, obviously. Psyframes, or unhitting Gamma, because this card just shouldn't be limited in general. And we're also unhitting Omega, and we'll see if that causes problems. It might not. Pearly, we're unhitting. I don't think we need to hit anything. Klee, I don't think we need to hit anything. Red Eyes, I don't think we need to hit anything. Rocket, we're unhitting. Well, I guess technically Striker Dragon's the only thing that hit, but Rocket and Boral, yeah, we're unhitting the 2 cards they have on the list. We'll see if the Savage Unban actually causes, again, centralization, like with Chaos Ruler, is what we're really looking to avoid. I just realized that I literally wrote Fiendsmith on the list, and it's not on the list, and I'm like, I knew there was a big thing that I needed to deliberate over, and it's literally that. Okay, let me just copy the list now, because I have a couple things that I've put in Discord and not here. Okay, there we go. Okay, where were we? Red Eyes Rocket, all of the S stuff. I don't think we need to hit anything here. We're 6 Samurai. I'm gonna unlimit Gate, but it probably won't matter all that much. Hornet Drones will not do anything, being at 3. It's fine. Sprite is actually an interesting one, and one that I am thinking